Hello to all of you in Yachats. I'm Whitten Kerry, City Council member. I'd like to provide you with highlights from our City Council meeting that was held on May 20th, 2026, and the meeting that preceded that. The Lincoln Chronicle has also published a very detailed article about these meetings that's well worth the read. Wednesday, we had a joint Planning Commission and City Council work session at 11 o'clock to review updated suggestions for the proposed housing code amendments. No decisions were made in this meeting. It was purely a joint overview, discussion, and question session. New revisions based upon community input were highlighted as proposals. Then at 1 o'clock, the City Council meeting began with Councilor Hedlund highlighting items from the 11 o'clock meeting, and Bobby Price highlighting items from her housing code history, overview, and timeline presentation, spanning from 2022 to the present, that she shared with the Planning Commission earlier in the week. All of these can be viewed online. The consent agenda, which is the detailed outline of reports from the city manager, city staff, commission and committee reports, financial reports, were all reviewed and approved. This reading is a wonderful way for residents of Yachats to get the full understanding of what is going on. I encourage you to read this in every City Council meeting packet. In new business, Lance Block was appointed as a new member of the Community Spaces Committee. November's election information was shared. The November election will provide the community the opportunity to elect 3 people to City Council, a new mayor, and 2 City Council seats. The city manager will hold a forum for all interested parties on June 22nd at 3 o'clock in the afternoon in the Civic Meeting Room at the Commons. Election packets are available at City Hall. Signatures of support to run are required by August 13th. The sheriff's contract for the upcoming year was approved. Bobby Price also shared that there will be 4 deputies in town and on the beach for the 4th of July. The council approved moving forward with a transportation growth management plan that will be supported by funding of $200,000 from ODOT. In ongoing business, we first learned more about the Little Log Church Museum. We had a lovely overview of all the artifacts that the museum has and the displays that will be put out for view. There will be a soft opening on July 3rd when everyone can go in and see the wonderful renovations. A contract was approved for View the Future to oversee and hold conservation easements for 2 city properties. The landmark property in Lot 26 on Ocean View Drive that houses our Public Works lift station. Then there were 3 final important pieces to this meeting. Mayor Birdie shared information about the Northwest Forest Management Plan and amendment draft now open for public comment. The Forest Management Plan may directly impact our watershed and thus our water supply. Please familiarize yourself with this plan at the USDA Forest Service website. The pages are entitled Northwest Forest Plan Amendment Public Engagement. Joanne Cattell shared how privileged the Yachats community is to be hosting the Honoring the Whale ceremony from 1 to 3 on Saturday, June 6th at the Amanda Gathering area. The Confederate Tribes of Siletz Indians invites the community to an afternoon of shared learning and conversation. Please refer to the View of the Future website for details. Finally, Councilor Nicole Hedlund announced her decision to support the city even more going forward by running as a candidate for our next City of Yachats mayor in November. Thank you for joining me and have a wonderful day.